Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Gabriel Santos here. And in today's video, I want to talk about an aspect of quitting marijuana or moderation that I think a lot of people misperceive. And that is the belief that when you cut marijuana out of your life, that all of a sudden, magically, things are going to be better. Right. And something I do want to acknowledge is that when we do cut off addictive habits or toxic habits, by default, there is a much lighter feeling. There's more happiness. And one of the main reasons is because you've removed a lot of the guilt and shame and judgment caused by having such a negative habit in your life. Right. But one of the things we often don't realize is that when we remove the thing that we've been numbing with or escaping our lives with, we are now confronted with the aspects of our life that we're not happy with, right? We take off the blinders, we take off the smoke screen, so to speak, and now we're present with, oh my God, what's the state of my life? And so one common theme I see with people as well as myself is, like, for example, oh my God, I have so much anxiety, right? Or oh my God, my health is down the drain, or I don't like my job, or I don't like my home situation. And that it's not just the toxic relationship with marijuana that was making you suffer and unhappy. It was actually all these different things that were actually making you unhappy. And so the wrong belief and the wrong assumption is thinking that, oh my God, just because marijuana is out of my life, that now all those other things are going to solve themselves. You can not smoke weed and still have a shitty job. You cannot smoke weed and still be overweight. You cannot smoke weed and still be unhappy. And so what people may not want to hear is that in addition to ending escapism and constant numbing with marijuana, is now the responsibility of changing the state of our lives, changing the state of ourselves. And so it's not always as simple as, oh, I'm going to remove marijuana from my life and oh my God, my life's all of a sudden better. Trust me, that is a big first step, huge first step. But sometimes what I see with people is they say, sorry, someone just called me, is they say, it's been 3 months of not smoking, I'm still not happy, right? Well, then take a look. What in your life is causing you to be unhappy? And what some people also may not realize is that many of us have a very poor inner environment. And what I mean by that is a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of fear-based beliefs and assumptions about ourselves and the world, a lot of negative self-talk, a lot of trauma from our past. And that this whole time marijuana was just something that could change the emotional state and change our mental state. But if we don't have marijuana to kind of supply that positive mindset or neutral, relaxed mindset, without marijuana, it's like, oh my God, negative self-talk, criticism, judgment. And so the thing to do in that case is to work on that. Right? And so if you notice yourself, oh, I'm really negative and pessimistic, and I have this voice in my head that's just naggy and self-criticizing, or just doesn't think anything is enough, then that's something to work on, right? That's why practices such as meditation or gratitude or journal reflection or exercise are critical, because of how they impact our inner environment and how we feel and how we think. And so if you're someone who has let go of marijuana, but you're not being proactive in other ways to improve your life, then you can really only expect so much. Right? Because just because you Just because you don't eat pizza every day doesn't mean you're going to get in shape all of a sudden. That helps. That helps. But you also have to get your ass up and go take a walk. You also have to drink water. You also have to XYZ, right? So it's not just about what you don't do anymore. It's about what you do, so to speak. So take a look at how you're using your time. Take a look at how you're running yourself internally, thoughts, emotions. How are you handling yourself? How do you relate to yourself in your life and your day? And what are you doing, right? So then ask yourself, right? You ask yourself, okay, well, what do you want? I want to be happy. I want to feel fulfilled. I want to like my job. I want to feel comfortable and relaxed at home. Okay, good. And it's so critical you get clear on what do you want. I want to be healthy, right? Okay, good. Now, that's where you want to be. Where are you now? I'm unhappy. I'm at a job that's kind of okay, but I want something better. All right. Okay, so what are the steps to then change that? And what are you doing to take those steps? Right? Because in that whole journey, one critical aspect is I no longer want to have this addictive, shitty relationship with marijuana. And as you get on top of that, you will feel tremendously better. But then as I've said all throughout this video, what you're going to notice is, oh my God, it's not just the whole shitty marijuana thing that was making me unhappy. What was also making me unhappy was how crappy I was eating and how I'm not moving forward in my school life or my work life, how I feel so lonely, how I'm lacking intimate relationships, how I just have poor self-esteem and poor self-worth, how my room is super fucking messy, right? So it's, in addition to marijuana, you now need to address all these different things. But as I've said, right, taking care of the marijuana piece is a huge aspect and oftentimes a big domino for most people on this channel, right? So just something to reflect on and something to be aware of, right? It's not just this magic thing where you remove marijuana and all of a sudden you can expect I'm just going to be magically happier. Because what happens a lot of times is people aren't magically super happy after a couple months, sometimes a couple weeks, and they're like, well, this isn't worth it, I'm just going to go smoke. It's a lot more nuanced than that, right? The solution isn't just to go smoke. The solution is, well, first of all, what's the problem? I feel bored. Okay, what are you doing to solve your boredom? And the question to then ask is, what is a way for me to have fun, solve my boredom, and be in alignment with myself and my integrity, right? Because in that case, oh, I'm bored, let's just go smoke weed. That's out of integrity and alignment for most of the people on this channel now, right? Because you don't want to just have to turn to weed anytime you're bored. That's unsustainable, as you know. Right? So what's a way that I can solve boredom, have fun, be fulfilled, be aligned, and grow, and be at peace with myself after the fact? Oh shit, I don't know. I'll watch some TV, take a nap. Maybe I'll go treat myself to a great meal. Maybe I'll buy a new video game, right? So get more creative with your problem solving. You know what I'm saying? Get more creative with your solutions. But anyways, all right, that's the video for today. I've been meaning to make videos, but I just haven't made the time, to be honest. So I apologize for that. And I will be making a video this week, or at the very latest next week, updating you guys on how 2 months has been. But yeah, man, that's it for today. Love you guys. Appreciate you all. Hope everyone is doing well. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.